Seventh thing you've got to do is appraise the value. Now this is a tricky one. So a couple of ways you can do this. You can engage a valuer to do it for you. You can use a number of online tools to do that. You can engage someone like myself as a buyer's agent to do a detailed appraisal of the property. But the key thing is you've got to compare like with like here. So there's a number of ways to do that. I won't go into all the detail of how value is determined, but one other key thing, apart from telling you that research is king today, the other key message or key question I want you to take home today is that before you buy any property from any vendor or any selling agent here at the show, you've got to ask the question is, how much commission are you being paid to sell me this property? Because I know of a lot of properties that are inflated, and when you go to settle that property, you're going to have all sorts of problems because they've been loaded up with inflated commissions. So just be careful who you trust and who you talk to, and ask the marketeer or the person, how much commission are you being paid to sell this particular property to me? As buyer's agents, we don't get any commission from vendors or developers. We rebate 100% of it to our clients. We work on a simple fee-for-service basis. So just be very, very careful about marketing agents. Rule number 8, negotiate well. I'll tell you a couple of stories of negotiation where we've had a bit of fun. I love negotiating. I do it every day of the week. It's just a thing I really get a buzz out of. I bought a property a month ago for a client of mine in the Blue Mountains around Sydney. The property was on the market at offers over 620. It was an 18-hectare property, beautiful suburb, had a lovely outlook. Property needed some work to it. A lovely old couple owned it. Anyway, offers over 620. My opening offer was 540. They'd already had an offer of $600,000 on this particular property in February. So the vendors had sort of, kicking themselves. They should have taken that offer. After about 2 weeks, we ended up getting the property for $550. So fantastic result. And it was just because the vendor's circumstances had changed. They were sick of doing the open houses, and we just managed to secure it for a great price. At the top end of the market, I recently negotiated a property in Mossman for a client. It was offers over 10 million. We ended up getting it for 8.1. So I've saved the client 1.9 million bucks. As you can imagine, I'm his best friend now. But that particular deal took 7 weeks to negotiate. So I'm a very patient sort of person, but just remember some negotiations can happen overnight and sometimes they can take a long time. But negotiating is a real art, and you've got to be very, very patient at times as well. The other thing we do is we love finding distressed stock. We target a lot of developers that are pretty motivated to sell, and we're able to get some pretty decent stock. We've got some at the moment that are 15 to 20% below market value. The ninth thing you've got to do is exchange contracts.